What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is the Humble Lecter, and today we got another figure from the X-Men 97 Wave 2. So this is of course Nightcrawler, and this is on a very new body mold, and I think this is going to be pretty exciting as well. This is the second figure from the 6-figure wave here. I already did Cyclops, and today we're going to go through Nightcrawler, the articulation, accessories, and of course give you my thoughts and my opinions on this. So yes, without further ado, let's get right into it. Okay, so we have the Nightcrawler figure here. And of course, in terms of accessories, we do have an extra head sculpt here, which I think does look really nice as well. Of course, we have some of the shadow effects here. Some people may call it the self-shading, but I think it looks really nice. And of course, we have another pair of fisted hands here. So we do not have the weapon grabbing hands that we have gotten so far. And of course, what I'm talking about is that with the previous figure, we actually got a sword grabbing hand here to give him his trademark sword. So we do not have it on the older figure, and this is pretty interesting because I'm not sure why they do that. I know sometimes they do that with some of the guns. I'm not sure why they do it with the Nightcrawler figure. So if we look at this in terms of the comparisons between the old and new, I think the new one over here uses a similar one to the Iron Spider figure. So it's an updated figure when it comes to the, what they call it, the Spider-Man 2099 body mold, the Sunfire body mold. So yes, what does that mean is that yes, it comes with a pinless joints all around. But in terms of proportions, it's actually quite similar to the previous Nightcrawler figure. I think this one's just a little bit chestier compared to the older Nightcrawler figure. And of course, I know some of you may be wondering, can you use the older head sculpt on this? Because some people may not like the shadow effect. And what I can say is that, no surprises, yes, it fits in really nice. And I got to say, this sculpt here, the older head sculpt, fits in really nice on him. And in case if you guys want to switch off the hands, let's see if that also works. And no surprises at all, it does work really nice. The white as well does match up pretty well. So in case if you guys are looking for an updated Nightcrawler figure, or in case if you did not have the older Nightcrawler figure, you can actually use this as a very good substitute. And of course, he does look really cool. So in going back to the previous head sculpts here, the new head sculpts, you can see that one does have a pretty interesting one because we have two head sculpts here, two expressions. One's a bit more neutral, just like, you know, just showing. One's a little bit more feisty, just like really get into battle. Not a lot of difference when it comes to the expressions here, but I do like the coloring that we have on his hair, good amount of details, and also the eyes as well does look really cool. To be honest, if you want to use this for your comic body mold, I think this one is also really cool, so don't have to worry about it. In terms of the hair as well, you can see it's a little bit different. This one does have more of the wavy hair. The older one is more cooler, I would say. And you can see the blue tones on this is very different on both of these two. So yeah, I think he still looks really nice. I have to give props up to that because he does look really cool when it comes to the Nightcrawler. And with that being said, let's just go on to articulation. So he does use a disc joint, so he's able to look up this much here and downwards this much here as well. You can rotate it and have some swivel on the sides here. The arms does give you a very good Y pose here, very awesome. You have your butterfly joint inside, you have your bicep swivel, the double jointed pinless elbows here, which would go back quite a fair good amount. Let me try to get this thing all moved up because it's very gummy and also quite stiff when it comes to new figures. So it's able to go back this much here. Torso wise can crunch forward this much, backwards a little bit more. You have your waist swivel as well, and going on to the legs, you can spread out this much. You can kick forward here, not too a lot, I would say. And of course, you have the tight swivel, and of course, your pinless jointed. knees, which would go back very far behind. And also you have your ankle pivots here as well. Okay, and of course we have him next to some other figures from the X-Men 97 wave. We have the Cyclops figure, which also came in wave 2. And we also have Wolverine here as well. And I'm gonna put him next to some other characters. So I'm gonna put Wolverine to the side. Of course we have Bishop here looking all big and cool. And of course we do have a female figure here, which is of course Rogue, looking really awesome here as well. Okay, so that is it with the Nightcrawler figure, and to be honest, I think this one here looks really nice. And for a rating on this, I'll give him a solid 7 out of 10. Of course, he is missing some weapons here, but I do like the pinless joints that we have on him. The head sculpt isn't too bad for my liking. I would still probably use the older one here, the older head sculpt, and also the weapon grabbing hand on this figure, and probably just switch it up with this one that we have here on the side as my spare for maybe an Excalibur team. But overall, I think he still looks really nice. Good amount of details. Love the body mold, love the head sculpt as well. So yeah, still pretty decent. But these are just my thoughts and my opinions. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about the Nightcrawler figure. And of course, if you guys enjoyed this video, do click the like and smash the subscribe button down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.